Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, preaching this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of GMS on the Job, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Now, as you may know, I am currently at the plantation, physically working for Esau. But while I am doing the physical work for Esau, I am also doing the spiritual work for the Heavenly Father Yahweh and of His Son Yahweh Shai by providing spiritual lessons and through spiritual edification in hopes of creating a decent plate of meal that the Lord's elect might be fed. Now, I'm at work, so I cannot pull up precepts on my phone, but I have precepts on deck in my mind. As we walk in the scriptures, we don't just read and quote them. And when you live by what you learn from the scriptures, it becomes easier to remember precepts. So I wanted to talk about, how these phones are a serious demon. And I say that from experience. Okay, these various Android phones, these various smartphones, these various phones that we have is a serious demon. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because people act like they're possessed by these damn devices. Now in 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, it says what? Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And a part of Satan, which when you look up the word Satan, it goes back to the Hebrew shatan, which means adversary, right? A part of who's our main adversary on the planet? Esau, Edom, the Edomites, okay? And a part of their device is what? Their device concerning these phones is really to find a way to get you to keep your eyes glued to the phone. Okay? They want you to keep your eyes glued to the phone. And a part of how they do this, or how they achieve this, is by coming out with various social media apps that keeps you in tune with your phone. And people are constantly checking their phones to see if they got a message from this person, from this woman, from that woman, to see if their video got any likes, what they posted got any messages, and any views on the videos, etc., etc. So they come out with these various activities that you can do on your phone to keep your eyes glued to the phone, not knowing that those are really just demons drawing your attention to the phone. Okay, everywhere I go, some Jake's eyes are glued to the phone. Okay, one time I was riding my bike down the sidewalk, and this ninja's eyes was so glued to the phone that he didn't even realize that I was coming towards him until the last second. And then, he kind of got startled a little bit. He was like, oh shit. But it's like, dude, these phones is literally taking away from your awareness. You're becoming less and less aware of your surroundings. That's why car accidents happen all the time. That's a part of the reason why there's car accidents, because people want their eyes to be glued on a phone, not realizing that they are operating a machine. Then you accidentally bump into the back of somebody's car. Now you mad, you're angry, you got an attitude problem. Now you're going to have to pay car insurance, and you might even get your license suspended. Because the first thing that the officer is going to question you is how did you bump into this guy's car? How did you crash into this person's vehicle? What you going to tell them? You can't tell them you was drinking, because that's even worse. They can lock you up for DUI, drinking under the influence. You're going to tell them you weren't paying attention? Okay, why weren't you paying attention? I mean, at that point, all you could do is tell them that you was on your phone. So these different phones and smart devices literally have people in a zombified state of mind. People don't even know it. You're in a zombified state of mind and you don't even know it. Every time I turn around, somebody's eyes is glued to the phone. You're sitting down, you're texting, and you're texting mindlessly. Mindlessly, you're texting. Your eyes is glued to the phone. Your activity most of the day is you being on the phone. And that is not natural. And that's why when you read the book of Romans, the first chapter, it tells you what? Okay. No, that's not Romans, the first chapter. That's I believe that's 2 Timothy's. Is that 2 Timothy's, the 4th chapter, or is that 2 Timothy's, the 3rd chapter? I know it's in the book of Timothy's where it says having no natural affection. Okay, and what's natural affection? You're in tune with nature more. You're more in tune with nature. Nowadays, Jake don't even want to talk with you unless it's over the fucking phone, man. Nowadays, people don't even communicate anymore. They want to send text messages. They want to chat over Snapchat or TikTok or YouTube. They don't have any personal goals in life anymore. They want to become the next top TikToker. Like, you see what I mean, man? Your life revolves around your phone, and that is not healthy. Artificial intelligence has become your best friend. And it shouldn't be like that, man. Back when I was growing up, I remember when me and my brother and sisters, we used to go to the park. We would go to the park, we would play. This is when we were children, I remember, climbing a ladder just to go down a slide, climbing across on a monkey bar, just getting in tune with nature. A dragonfly might fly past you here and there. You might come across a couple swarm of bees. You got to smell the grass, the trees. There was people playing basketball in the background. You might have got on the swings just to see how high you can go without flipping yourself over. I mean, and hell, you never know. You might have actually met some new people during that day that might have became your friends. You might have exchanged numbers, and y'all might have been friends since then. It ain't like that anymore. People don't want to, people don't talk to each other anymore. And if they do it, it's, yo, what up, They might give you the dab, they might, give you the fist, like, Yeah, y'all might bump elbows, and that's it. You keep walking. So this devil has used the phone to further separate people. If you're working around a crowd of people, there should be no reason why it's quiet for the most part at your job, Everybody should be talking, joking, it should be lively there. but it is all quiet and dead. Why? Because everybody's busy looking on their phone, texting. And these phones is really witchcraft when you think about it. I'm not saying that, you know, if you're doing activity on your phone is witchcraft. What I'm saying is that, you know, these people who invented the smartphone, they're a bunch of witches. Because these phones has done nothing but divided, you know? People are more divided. You know, nowadays, when a man talks to a woman, it's over a fucking computer. It's over an online chat. Some online chat social media shit, you know? I remember back in the days when a man would meet a woman, it would usually be in person. He probably didn't know her, but it always started off with a small conversation such as, how you doing? You got a name? Oh, okay. That's a beautiful name. You know, my name is such and such, you know. I just want to let you know I'm interested in you, blase, you know. It ain't like that nowadays, you know. No, nowadays you can use the web if you want to get some box. What the fuck? Like, you feel me? You know, if you want some box, you can use the web and leave it to the AI. You know. No, the fucking phone shouldn't be a matchmaker, man. You know? I mean, shit. When you met people in the world who would later become your boys, man, you normally met them in person, whether if it was through school, whether if it was through college, through work. You see what I mean? It ain't like that no more, man. Like, these phones have literally put a cold spirit on people, you know? Everywhere I go, somebody is on their phone. And it's especially Jake. You know? Your head is down. Your head is down. Your head is always down, man. You know? You're supposed to keep your head up, but your head is always down. You know? And they put you in these situations when you're on your phone that can be frantic sometimes. Like, you know, stay in tune, or you might miss out on something. You might miss this. You might miss that. You know? Your location and your app got to constantly be open. Your battery is drained. And then you wonder why your phone is always running dead so quickly all the time. Because your phone ain't never got no time to rest. You're always on your phone. I mean, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But that's why when you read the book of Revelation, right, it speaks about how the sorcery of this kingdom is going to be burned up, man. A part of that sorcery is, you know, a part of America's sorcery is what? Their TV, their cartoons, their movies, their computers, their AIs, their phones. It's all going to be burnt up during World War III, during the nuclear destruction, man. Okay? In the kingdom of heaven, Israelites are not going to be meeting other Israelites through social media and all that shit. No, we're going to actually meet in person. You know, we might become friends. We might chill, hang out, party, have a couple of drinks here and there. You know, I mean, I might give you my daughter. You know, I might give you one of my daughters. You might give me one of your daughters. I mean, who knows, man? But Israel is going to be meeting in person in the kingdom. Now, on some occasion, you know, you might pull up a hologram on thin air, where you're speaking to somebody that you're friends with. Because, hey, as Israelites, we're all going to have either friends or very close friends that you know that you chill and fuck with. you know, hanging out at places, doing whatever. But come on, man. We're not going to be on social media 90% of the goddamn time, man. That's ridiculous right there. Like, I'm looking at this Jake right now. You know, as soon as this nigga goes to sit down, his eyes is literally glued to the fucking phone, man. You know? And that's what they do. They put all these various activities on the phone and shit that keeps you by your phone. And there's a reason why, another reason why they do that, the reason why they urge you to keep your location on is so they can know where you're at all times. Okay? Wherever you're at, your phone is at. That's how they're also able to track you. And it's no coincidence that these phones have cameras on both sides so they can know what you look like and where you're at all times. They got a camera on the front of your phone to see your face, to see what you look like. And then they got a camera on the back of your phone to see the location of where you're at. So yeah, man, these phones got to go, man. There should be no reason why 90% of your time should be on your phone, man. That shit is not healthy, especially for the eyes or the brain. You know, you're killing your brain cells being on your phone all the time, man. Okay? Come on, Jake. It's time for you to gird up your loins, man. With that, I'm going to say shalom. It's on to the next one.